What's up, guys? I'm back. It's been a couple months since my last video, so I'm excited to get back on the grind of YouTube, start cranking out content again, hopefully. I've said that before in the past a couple times, and I posted a video and then took a break, so hopefully that won't happen. I won't repeat that, and I'll make new habits and better habits. So that's the plan. Let's get into the trades. Going to be reviewing yesterday's trades. Today is the 17th, so going to be reviewing the 16th trades. Today has been a bit of a dumpster fire, but thankfully we're not reviewing today's trades, so that's good. Going to be looking good on this video, and then we can save today's trades. I'll probably review them with you briefly, but today I've made a lot of mistakes in the market, and I've since cut myself off. I hit my daily loss, and I exceeded my daily loss. Didn't blow up my account nearly, but I just went over my daily loss by a little bit and over traded some. So made a lot of mistakes, but they're mistakes that I can afford, and we're learning a whole lot. So learning and growing, good stuff. I've been pretty good. Trading's been very good for the month of May. We are green for the month, so that means it's very good for me. I hope trading's been going good for y'all, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the trades for yesterday. Okay, so this was trade for yesterday. We're looking at SPY and Triple Q, and I was trading options on these as usual. I was looking to go short here on SPY as we pulled below the pre-market low level, and I thought if we could hold this level, we could see a nice move to the downside. Okay, I got out there for a small loss, affordable, not too bad, but maybe got into this position a little bit early, a little bit prematurely, but kept my losses small. So then I kept watching this, and I saw how fast we started popping up. And that was attractive to me. I like that. I like shorting that, just because I thought this could be a breakout, fake breakout play with this pop. And I got in, popped up really quick, got in here, and set my risk really tight. And I thought we could see a fake out and then a really nice move to the downside here. That was my thesis. I bought in, keeping the risk really small because this very well could keep running, and I don't want to hold it while it's running, so bought in at the pump and hoping it dumps. Okay, got out there of one contract for a nice little win there. And then I'm holding this other contract for the breakout. So I believe I'm going to set on a stop on this soon, maybe about break even or a little above break even, just to make sure I capture some profits, just in case it does pull back. But I'm really holding this last position that I have for that breakout, and hopefully for a nice move in the downward direction. Got out there for a very nice a very nice win for me. That was a huge win. Wish I would have held on to both contracts, of course, but I did want to scratch that itch. But that is one thing that I'm learning, is to let my winners work. So if I can, I want to hold on to the majority of my position and maximize my winners, so that on the red days like today, I can afford those. If I cut my winners short, then it'll be harder to afford these red days where I am making mistakes and I'm not really sticking to my plans and things fall apart. Then these green days where I maximize my winners really help mitigate those days and help me still end up in the green, even though I hit my daily loss a couple days. This was a good trade. Glad I took it, and I thought I executed it pretty well. Okay, for this trade, just got into this position, I believe. I saw we were pulling back. We kind of tested these highs on SPY, and Q a whole lot, and then it looked like we were starting to aggressively pull back. So I got in, not at the best entry, at an okay entry, kind of chasing it a little bit, but I was hoping for a breakout towards the downward direction, trying to keep my losses small, my risk a little tight, but also allowing it at the same time that wiggle room just in case it does pull back a little bit. It's a bit of a balancing act. At this pump right here, I added into my position, which I thought was a good add. I added into it as it pumped, and then I risked really tight just because I thought this was a good opportunity to add. Okay, I got stopped out of one of my contracts there for about break even. I was trying to exit one of my contracts here, and I didn't get filled at the price I wanted. Should have been a little more flexible, but I was kind of stubborn. And when I didn't get filled at the price that I desired, I just held on to both of them, and then I got stopped out for a break even here. The other contract I'm still holding on to, but it is also at break even. This one was 1 cent higher. The stop on one contract was 1 cent higher than the other one. And so this first position got stopped out. The second one hasn't hit the stop yet, but it is very, very close. Testing it. And then I got stopped out there for my last contract I was holding on to. This was about a break-even trade. Didn't like how Q was looking either. I should have probably considered moving my stop up to capture some profits, just because this wasn't looking too good. Q was holding really well. SPY wasn't looking like it was falling. It looked like it was still holding pretty well at this inflection point. So I should have considered moving my stop up and keeping it tight, just to avoid this getting stopped out at break even, but I did not. I held it for break even, got stopped out at break even. That's fine, is what it is, but ended the day green, which was good. Now to quickly review the account. So this is what we look like since we started in late February. We are down nearly 9%. This is for the month of May, all the trades for the month of May. Obviously a whole lot of red. You can see a whole lot of red. My win percentage is not great today. These are the trades for today right here. This was really bad trade day. I overtraded, made a lot of mistakes, revenge traded, tried to get my money back that I lost, didn't stick to my daily loss. It just kind of everything fell apart. It was the perfect storm today. That being said, I learned again a whole lot of good stuff, and I'm still thankful that I'm up for the month of May still. So this is the month of May. We had a pretty not great first week of May, and then the second week is when things started picking up. Kept our losses small, and we utilized our winners. We let them work for us, and we had some nice winners in our favor. We had some really nice winners, and yeah, I've just been practicing letting my winners work, and that helps so much if you just utilize and maximize your winners. It pays for all the losers and some. So I've only had a couple of good days, and then the majority of my days have been red, as you can see. My win percentage is 27.5%, but I'm still up for the month of May. So I know I'm taking bad trades too, and I can get my win percentage up, but I'm happy to see some green, that I'm green for the month, and I'm also learning a lot still. Like, I'm learning a whole lot from trading and from this month, learning to let my winners work, learning when to have a scalper mindset versus a swing mindset, like when to hold and when to try to cut them for just a smaller win. Still trying to find that balance, but I'm learning to recognize that. So there's just a bunch of good things that I'm learning and growing from. And even though today was such a bad day, like just a terrible day, and I had a pretty good day and then I threw it away and then I blew through my daily loss, I'm still only 1 hour down for the week. So very manageable. I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with how trading is going. I know I have a lot to learn and grow, but I'm happy with how much I'm growing and just seeing some progress. So that's been good. Now to review the notes for the last month and a half. In the month of April, I really struggled with not sticking to my daily stop. And today, I also struggle with that. So one thing that I can do to help that is to meditate for the trading day, to center myself and to remind myself of my daily stop and my rules. I have not been meditating, so I need to start doing that, but I think that is one solution to help me with that. I have not been staying consistent to journaling my trades and reviewing them. I have been doing that this last week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, so I'm getting back on that, but that it just helps so much. It helps you prevent making the same mistakes, and it helps you learn and grow at such a faster rate, so I'm starting to make a habit of that again. One other thing that I did not do is I didn't do a good job at watching other successful traders. I didn't do a good job in my free time, watching YouTube videos of traders. So I am now starting to do that again, starting to make time in my day to watch a couple YouTube videos, maybe 2 or 3 of trading channels that I follow, and just try to glean their wisdom and learn from their success. What I did right is I scaled down to 1 contract. Okay, I've been losing consistently, so my equity curve has been going down and down and down. It didn't make sense for me to stay on 2, 3 contracts, 4 contracts, so I've scaled down to 1 contract. Today, I made a big mistake. I even scaled up to 4 contracts at one point today, just over trading, trying to make back the money that I lost, and then because of that, losing some more. But for the most part, I've been doing good at staying at 1 contract per trade and just trying to practice executing well and getting that routine down of executing well, being okay with losing, and then letting my winners work. So I'm trying to make good habits with 1 contract. Once I see consistency in that, I'll scale up to 2, maybe 4, but right now I want to stay around 1 contract and just get those habits right. I started journaling at the end of the workday too, so that's one other thing that I did good. These last 2 weeks I've been journaling again, and that's been helping out a whole lot. Some comments or thoughts that I have. I have a lot of thoughts, but a couple of them. It's been cool to see the evolutions of fears. So I don't know if that's the right way to say it. Essentially what I mean is it's cool to see how I've gone from one fear to getting that under control and evolving to the next fear. Kind of leveling up, if you will. But when you level up, you experience different problems. So I remember when I was just starting, I would struggle with FOMO a lot, like getting in on different setups that maybe didn't make a whole lot of sense, but I just wanted to trade them because I didn't want to miss a move. One of the most recent problems that I've experienced is the fear of losing money. When I have profits, when I have green, and when I see green in a trade, I have a fear of losing that money. So I usually cut my losers short. But I've been doing a good job recently of, even though I have a green trade, letting it continue working for me. That's been really cool to see this month, this last week and this week, having a winning trade and then letting it continue working for you. That's been key. And that's what I've learned from a couple of other successful traders recently too, is you gotta let your winners work. So I've been doing that, and that's been really cool to see that. I've also been learning that all it takes is one good trade to make your day or even make your week. That one good trade, if you can execute it well and let your winner work for you, it'll make up for so much losses, and it could even make your month. So just focusing on that, focusing on executing well, letting your winners work, keeping your losses small, just staying disciplined. One quote that I liked over this past month, I listened to Atomic Habits, and one of the cool quotes in it was, "The greatest enemy of success is not failure, it's boredom." So getting bored with the mundane process of becoming great. That's one of the biggest enemies of success. So I've been trying to fall back in love, I guess, or make more enjoyable the process of becoming great with YouTube, trying to somehow make these videos more enjoyable and easier for me so that I can start pumping them out again and I don't become bored with making them. And the same with journaling trades and trading. I want to be able to journal trades and do all the other maybe not so glamorous stuff of trading, but really helpful stuff. I want to make that stuff more enjoyable for me so that I can keep practicing them, and that they don't become a burden on me, but they become somehow a joy, that I start enjoying the process of becoming great. We are at 212 right now, subscriber count. Really excited about that. Thank you all for supporting me. Hopefully you find value in this content or just entertainment. That'd be good, and hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. If you liked the video, please give it a like, and I'll see you all in the next video.